Hello, A&L Fam. Welcome back to another amazing day of streaming. I have a fun question for you all today. The poll is going to be, which animal do you believe is the smartest? And I have a couple good options. I'm typing it up right now. Which animal do you believe or do you think is the smartest? We have elephant, we have chimpanzee, we have dolphin, and we have, should we do crow or octopus? I'm gonna do crow as the last one. We already have a sea creature in the dolphin. All right, I'm sending the poll through right now. The poll has gone through. You can vote away. Charlie is in the chat already, and I see Jens is here as well. Oh my goodness, we're up to 4 likes on the day in just a minute of being live. Welcome in, everybody. Hello, 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 hello. Ruth is here. Hi, Ruth. I think this is a really good poll. I'm curious on how it will turn out throughout our stream today. It's so good, we might have to ask it twice. We might have to ask the same thing on the double dose. Hello, California Dreamin'. Hello, Peter Harper. Welcome. Charlie said probably dolphins are the smartest. I don't know. They got some tough competition. Jen said perfect timing. Love it. Love it when it works out like that. Mark Crow said hello, Apollo, Leyla, Tucker, and Steven. So we have some bad news about Tucker. You guys need to send Tucker some prayers. So let me tell you what happened. So last night, well, actually multiple nights now, Tucker has been like really bad at waking up overnight, and my mom has had to let him out a lot to go outside. So she moved him from like the crate in her room to the crate in the living room, which had this like foam pad on it. And Tucker ate a bunch of it. He like chewed it all up overnight. And this morning he was throwing up, so she thinks he might have got like too much in his system or something, so she brought him to the animal hospital. So they're checking him out. I haven't heard an update, but he was throwing up a bunch this morning, so I hope everything is okay. They've been gone for a little while now, so I don't know, the longer they're gone, the more nervous I get. I'm sure everything will be fine in the end, but I don't know how they'll treat that, but they might need to like flush his system. He ate a lot of foam, it seems like. He was mad that he wasn't allowed in the bedroom anymore. He threw a tantrum. Jens is saying, oh no. CD is saying, oh no, praying right now. Thank you. Ruth is saying, hi, Stephen, Apollo, Leyla, and Tucker. Aziza is in the chat. Hi, Aziza. Hello, hello. We have 28 amazing people tuning in now. 8 likes already on the day. Thank you for everybody sending the prayers in the chat for our little guy, Tucker. Ruth said, poor Tucker, wishing for the best. Thank you, Ruth. If we don't have an update by the end of this stream, we should definitely have an update by the double dose. So I'll keep you all updated. What's happened? Is Tucker okay? I think he's going to be okay, Peter. He ate a lot of styrofoam, it seems like. Well, not styrofoam. It's like, I don't know, the bed padding that was in his crate, he chewed it all up, and I guess he ate some of it, so his tummy was hurting for sure. OMG, I hope it's not like styrofoam. Pumpernickel had to get his stomach pumped after he ate. I'm praying. Hi, Stephen, Leyla, and Apollo. Oh my goodness, that sounds bad. Poor Tucker. Thank you guys for being so kind. I'm praying for Tucker. That positive energy will not go to waste. I think it will help. We have 50 amazing people in the chat. Chirping Homestead said, hey, Apollo and Leyla. Hello, CH. Ruth said hi to Connie. Peter said, get well soon, Tucker. Thank you. Will Tucker be okay? Peter, if I had to guess, I think Tucker will definitely be okay. I think the worst case scenario is like Charlie said, he'll have to get his stomach pumped and they'll have to really clear his whole system out. But I think he'll be okay no matter what. Marco said, poor little guy, he'll be fine. Thank you, Mark. for the positive vibes. Akshat is here. Hello, Akshat. Rue said he'll be okay. He'll be A-okay. He's just going to have a, he's going to have to learn the hard way. Just because you're throwing a tantrum doesn't mean you eat the bed padding. Right, little Tucker? We're up to 14 likes on the day. Thank you all. Time to hit 20 before we hit 10 minutes live. We got 4 minutes to do so. Everybody, double tap those phone screens if you haven't yet. Help us hit 20 on the day. Maria Luisa Maiza said hi. Hello, Maria. Connie said, hey family, much love to everybody. We're up to 60 amazing people tuning in. Hello, all of YouTube. If it's your first time here, hit that subscribe button. If you love dogs, you found yourself a great little corner of YouTube. We go live every day, twice a day, with our white German Shepherds, Apollo and Leyla. We got a bunch of amazing, kind people that watch the streams in the A&L family. So stick around. I think you'll enjoy your time here. I see Josie is here, and Zach Clarkson is here. Akshat said, what happened to him? So the news that I just shared, if you're just tuning in now, is that our little puppy Tucker threw a tantrum because he wasn't allowed in the bedroom last night. He was in the living room and he ate his bed padding, and this morning he was throwing up. So my mom took him to the animal hospital. My dad thought you were stupid? Josie, your dad is judgmental. Don't worry. The more he watches, the happier and more kind he will be. Tanya said, oh no, Tucker. I know. We're hoping Tucker will be A-okay. I believe he will be. Guys, I was in contact with the gyro company. Let me show the gyro scooter that we were whipping around on the live stream yesterday. They want me to make like an actual video with the scooter, so I think I'll probably make that and post it later today for the gyro scooter. It's just going to be like a 3-minute standalone video on the channel, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Zach said, my birthday is tomorrow, Steven. Zach, I cannot wait. Tomorrow will have to be the happy birthday Zach stream. Connie said, prayers for Tucker. Thank you, Connie. Jen said, new people, please like, subscribe, share, turn on all those notifications so you won't be missing out on the amazing content and the live streams from the King and Queen. Charlie said, yes, this channel is not stupid. This is the best channel. Thank you, Charlie. I appreciate you. All right, so here's what we got to do here. We have 30 chickens in our backyard, which all of the new people watching probably haven't seen. But if you want me to show them on the stream, I need to see one new name in the comments, commenting a chicken emoji or anything related to the chickens. If you want to see them on the stream today, we need to see one new name in the chat. And then we'll go check out the chickies. Akshat said, bad news, pray for Tucker. Thank you, Akshat. It's Alicia's birthday today too? Oh my gosh. I want to see Alicia. Happy birthday, Alicia. She'll be in here. All right, I see a comment from Mean Dab of the chickies. So we shall keep our word and we'll show the chickies. Thank you, Mean Dab, because I did want to show the chickens. So we have, once our next set of chickens hatch, we'll have 30. We have 2 roosters, Mr. Fabio and Mr. Magoo. For any of our channel members, if you want to throw up the Mr. Magoo and Mr. Fabio emojis in the chat. This is Mr. Magoo. And Mr. Fabio is over there. Actually, I'll open the door so you can see them better. The chickens and the dogs are actually friends for those of you who are new. So on our double dose streams, our second streams of the day, we'll actually let the chickens out and roam the yard. And the chickens and the dogs all play together. Mean Dab said, huzzah! They're giving us cock-a-doodle-doos today. And there's Fabio. Coming along with the Fabio strut. We have a chicken that has gone broody. So what that means is she's sitting on eggs in this coop. And whoop, there's two of us here now. I don't know if they get like protective of the eggs, so I don't want to go too close. But we should have some baby chickens pretty soon. Hey, there's those emojis from Ruth. So we got a bunch of great channel emojis now of all the different characters that we show on the streams. You can become a channel member with the link below in the description if you are wondering how you do so. It really supports the channel and you get access to the custom emojis, some extra community posts I share with the A&L channel members. So it's a good time to do so. And I see we have 84 people in here. Wow, that's pretty cool. Can we hit triple digit live viewers today? That would be crazy. Right, Apollo? Josie said, can I see Apollo's nose? So we have a lot of new people in here. So what happened is I was on vacation about a week ago and Apollo was in the kennel and he was not the happiest camper. So he snuck out of his cage using his schnoz, his snout and nose. Come here, Apollo. And he dinged up his nose pretty good. Come here. He doesn't like to stay still. I want to show the fam your nose. It's looking a lot better now, though. It's almost like back to being close to healed. Connie said, that's exciting, Steven, about the chicken laying her eggs. Isn't it, Connie? It's going to be so fun when they hatch, the little tiny little chicklets on the stream. It's going to be great. Johnny Holt is here with the white hearts, the thumbs up. What's up, Johnny? Good to see you here today. Oxshot said, now I'm feeling better than yesterday. Thanks for yesterday advice to the chat. Connie said, 29 likes already. Keep it going. Let's hit 30. 30 will turn into 40 and maybe even 50, dare I say it, on the stream today. Josie said hi in the chat. Oh, I have to check on the poll because this is a good one. All right, we've had 43 votes already. Let's see how it's coming in so far. The question is, which animal do you think is the smartest? Right now, dolphin is winning at 36%. Elephant is in second at 27%. Chimpanzee in third at 20%. And crow in last, but still getting 16% of the votes. Ruth said, I'm wondering if I've got it right about Alicia. I had it written down as July. Wait, but I'm sure Alicia said August? Well, there's only one way to be sure. We need all of our A&L OGs to confirm or deny, and then Alicia will be the final. I'm sure she'll let us know if today is the day. Janine is here. Hi, Janine. My two fur babies. What's up, Janine? Good to see you in the chat today. How have you been living, Janine? Have you been good? Ruth said, come on in, Alicia. Janine said, hello. Jen said, I'm sending her a message. Thank you, Jens. Connie sent the Apollo, Leyla, Tucker, and Cooper hearts. Thank you. Looks like we are really back in the swing of things with that YouTube algo pumping up the live stream viewers. Thank you, YouTube. And hello, all new peeps. I actually want to shout out, you guys know the channel like My Wildlife Attica that I've shared before and that they've been in the chat a couple times. I'm sorry that I missed it because I was like on vacation. I wasn't paying attention much to YouTube, but the guy who runs it, Justin, had a terrible back injury. And he was in the hospital. I think he just got home, but his leg is still like a little bit numb. So not only prayers for Tucker on the stream today, but prayers for Justin. It looks like a pretty serious injury. And I hope he gets back to full strength because he lives up there in Canada on that big land and he's got his whole farm. We need him at full strength. So prayers for Justin. Akshat, we just hit 30. Let's go. Thank you, everybody, for liking up the stream. Peter said, I've got to put dinner on now, Steven. Thanks for this enjoyable live stream, and I'll perhaps see you later on. Cheers, buddy. Cheers, Peter. Thanks for hanging out. Enjoy your dinner, and we'll see you this afternoon. I see some live hearts coming through. Thank you for those popping up on the stream. Connie said prayers for Justin, subbed and liked. Thank you so much. I don't know what is going on. We're just chatting with our viewers, playing in the backyard with the puppies. We go live here on this channel every day, twice a day. So if you love dogs and you like good conversations, you are in the right spot. Connie said, see you soon, Peter. And Ruth said, bye for now, Peter. Retired Marine? No, so my brother is currently in the Marines, Mr. Smith, and both of my cousins were Marines. One is active and one is a veteran, and then both of my grandpas were Marines, so a lot of Marines in the family. So we got the big old beautiful Marine flag up there right next to the USA flag. Akshat said, an award for most active on community posts. What do you think? I like it, Akshat. I agree. That's a great one. I'm subbed to Justin, so I'll leave a message on his channel. Thank you, Ruth. He could use some positivity, so that's wonderful. Nice. My name is Richard, hence the nickname. I was a combat medic in the Army, retired in 2021. Very cool. Well, first of all, thank you for your service. How did you like your military experience? My family, we're very proud of my brother who's in the Marines, but it is a little nerve-wracking from time to time. Connie said, that is awesome, Richard. Janine said, I need to go make dinner now. Don't feel cooking, but I have to. I wish everyone a beautiful day, night, and safety, and a peaceful night's sleep. Thank you so much, Janine. Thanks for popping in and saying hi. I love when our viewers, like, at least say hi in the chat and don't just like view in the background. I mean, we'll take all the viewers, but I love when you guys say hello. So thank you, Janine. Enjoy your dinner, and we'll see you on a future stream, I am sure. Jen said, to make everything clear, it's not Alicia's B-Day today. It was July 5th. Ro, it's okay. We said happy birthday to Alicia, but it's all right. Richard said, it was both good and bad. Lost a bunch of great guys in Afghanistan and was wounded myself, hospitalized for 5 months. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry to hear that. That sounds like an absolutely, wild experience and very crazy times. Army is most respected job, said Akshat. What kind of dogs are those? So our puppies are white German Shepherds. We also have another little guy who's a regular like black and brown German Shepherd named Tucker. He's currently at the animal hospital right now though. He chewed up his like dog bed mattress last night and was throwing up this morning. So my mom took him over to possibly get his stomach taken care of. Charlie said, okay, I need to tell the A&L, excuse me, I keep on burping. The A&L Fam. Sean Nguyen is here. Hi, Sean. The hurricane season have officially awakened. Oh no, is there a hurricane active right now? Ruth said, oh, I'm so wrong. Sorry, Alicia. Thanks, Jens. My memory is terrible. Hey, extra birthday wishes never hurt nobody, right? Aksha said, German Shepherd. Connie said, oh no. Oh, next year we will celebrate her birthday. Definitely. Charlie said, there's a bird nest on my porch light, and I'm wondering if I should feed the other bird when I'm near the nest because there's an egg in the nest. Ooh, I don't think so, Charlie. I think from what I've heard is that if you like touch a baby bird or go near it, the big birds smell the human and they like stay away. But some of our viewers, what do you think? I think you're supposed to stay away from the baby birds. I thought they were. I have a regular colored German Shepherd and Great Dane. My Dane ate a rope bone and have to have it surgically removed, but love them to death. Well, Tucker should be fine, but he's going to learn the hard way today about how not to eat, the padding. Yeah, I agree though, Richard. The German Shepherds are absolutely amazing dogs. They're the only dogs I've had my whole life. So we've had Apollo and Leyla are our third and fourth white German Shepherds. Tucker is our second regular German Shepherd. So I've had 6 German Shepherds throughout my life, and they are absolutely amazing. Mom will disown the baby. Jen said, it is true. Tropical Storm Dexter. Uh-oh. We got to keep our eyes on that. Charlie said, oh no, I don't want the mom to disown the baby. Yeah, I just leave them be. I'm sure the birds will take care of their little babies. Joan is in the chat. My mother bred white German Shepherds in the early 60s and applied and got them accepted by the AKC. Joan, wait a second now. Does that mean your mom is the reason that white German Shepherds are accepted as like AKC dogs? Like she was the absolute first of the start of it? That is amazing little bit of history right there. So Alicia is here, the birthday girl. Just kidding. Alicia, you got some fake birthday wishes on the stream today from myself. Connie said, correct, Steven, don't ever touch a bird's nest. I said, I got 4 days off of school, including Sunday. There you go. Yeah, they smell something weird and will disown it. Charlie said, I have to go, but I will be back for the double dose. Thank you. Joan said, yes, Joan. That is amazing. Well, if it's your first time finding our channel, you're going to love it, Joan, because we go live every day, twice a day, with my 2 white German Shepherds, Leyla and Apollo. And you got to be one of the biggest white German Shepherd supporters ever, since your mom is the starter of it all. That is pretty cool. That is pretty cool stuff. I'm happy to meet you. I love white German Shepherds myself. Our family has, you know, like I said, I had a bunch, so they are amazing dogs. Lucita is here. Hi, Lucita. Ruth said, it's my fault. Sorry. It's okay. Apollo, there is a tropical disturbance in the Atlantic, and there are signs that we might have our first hurricane. Sean, do you know where it's supposed to hit? Like, if it lands, is it going to be in Florida, the Carolinas, hopefully not New Jersey? Joan said we lived in Houston, Texas. So we are all the way up north in Bergen County, New Jersey. So way, way, way up north on the East Coast. Just got done working 4 12-hour shifts in the ED and ICU. I'm now a paramedic in a hospital. Wow, that's a great, great job, post-military career. Good for you. You sound like a go-getter. That's a really good, really good job. I understand, you could tell me if I'm right or wrong, but I imagine, and from what I've heard, it's tough to transition to life post-military. My cousin who just did it is now a cop, but he had a hard time getting a job, which made me a little bit upset. I feel like as a military member, you should have a first dibs on something like that, but good for you. That's a great job. Alicia said, who started the birthday wish? All right, I am so behind on the chat. I'm gonna start catching up. So if I miss anything and you really want me to see it, just feel free to re-comment it and I'll try and get to it. Lucita said the dogs are saying hi. 1 like away from 40, let's go. Hey, we hit 40 on the day. Oh my gosh, you're from Burlington County, New Jersey? I'm in Colorado now. So my dad lives down in Burlington County. Mr. Richard, have you ever heard of the town called Delran? That's crazy, what a small world. The next one will be named Erin from Sean. Foxy is in the chat. Hello, Foxy. G-I-K, I will not ignore that name. Said the crow is the smartest. It isn't, I'm still trying to deal with civilian attitudes and such. Civilian attitudes. Oh yeah. That'll never change. You should have tried finding a job after the Vietnam War, said Thomas McGee. Was that a tough time? I don't know, Thomas. With the amount of jobs that AI is taking now, it might be just as tough. It's a crazy world. Yep, used to work there when I worked for the Verizon before I joined the Army. Wow, what a small world. That's crazy. Alicia said, do your job, Steven. Jacksonville, Florida in the house from Mr. Grew. Hello, hello. Welcome. Everybody, hit that subscribe button if you're watching the stream for the first time. I feel we're getting a lot of great new people in the chat today, so welcome all. Zach said it was his birthday tomorrow and I thought it was yours today. Alicia said Ruth. Connie said, I'm doing good, everybody. Hello, Gru. Welcome from Mark Crow. Connie said, hi, Foxy. And I've officially caught up with the chat. 83 votes already, 40 likes. Let's keep it going, everybody. Akshat said, my Sunday goes very bad and sadly. Oh, Akshat, why? Mr. Smith said, dude, everyone subscribe. This guy is actually cool. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. So let me break it down for all of our new folks. So we try to keep this live stream very positive. We talk about basically everything, but I mean, there are some limits. But we just play with the dogs in the backyard. We have a good time. We go live every day at noon and 4 p.m. There's a little bit of variation depending on the day. I got some other stuff going on, but we try to stay steady with it. On the weekends, sometimes we go live a little bit earlier. I really have to get back to making like clips and videos. I've kind of been lacking. The live streams have kind of been the only content we've been making recently, but I gotta keep up. I gotta make more videos. But welcome in, everybody. Alicia said, and the old ones are great also, Steven. Of course. All of the, you guys are already in the A&L fam. Jen's with the thumbs up. Ruth said, hey, Foxy, how are you? Akshat said, oh, my best friend's father passed away on Sunday. Oh my gosh, that's terrible. I'm so sorry to hear that, Akshat. Everybody in the chat is here for you. We're here to support you. So I had a few. I work night shift, so this is my nights. Ah, so you are like nocturnal, huh? How do you like that schedule? I feel like that could get really old really fast working nights. Alicia said, everything and anything that is appropriate, positive vibe, animal lover, great community, and beautiful fur babies. I think we cycled through and some more people would love to see our chickies. So let me pop back and show our chickens one more time. So this is a character on the channel. Her name is Miss Piggy and Mr. Sloth. The chat loves them. I got to reintroduce all of our characters because we got a lot of new people in here. If any of our channel members want to throw up like the entire list of custom emojis, you guys can see some of like the themes of our channel. We've made emojis for our chickens, Miss Piggy, Tucker, the puppies, one of our older dogs, Cooper, who passed away last year. Our next custom emoji is going to be myself and the dog father himself, Mr. Rich, playing tennis with our pups. That is Mr. Magoo, and that is Mr. Fabio. And these are our chickens. If you hit that subscribe button and tune back into our stream at 4 p.m., you'll get to see the chickens out in the yard with the dogs. They're actually friendly, which is pretty cool. So everybody, set your alarms. The reason I don't let them out in the morning is because we'll never be able to get them to go back inside until like the sun sets. So we just like to give them like a couple hours, like 2-3 hours of roaming the yard. This is our garden. It has completely overgrown the fence now. It's looking pretty good if I do say so myself. Shout out to my mom. She's the one that really takes care of it. Sorry, I'm missing a lot of comments. Thank you, Ruth, for sharing all of the emojis. Rulus is here. Hi, Rulus. Alicia said, I want the nightcaps back. Smith, you got 17 Easter eggers? Oh man, you found a great YouTube channel. I can tell you fit in great here. Welcome. Bama Boy is in the chat. Chaos Goblin Dogs is here. I want to show you all my fig tree. I'm so proud of this little fig tree. Also for the new people, the reason I'm so proud of the fig tree is because it comes from Croatia, which is my heritage. And it is August now, so I feel like we're getting pretty soon to be able to pluck a few of these bad boys. There's like, I would say there's probably at least 30 to 40 on there. So we'll have a nice, good fig feast one day soon. Alex Official is in the chat. Hello. Can you explain why Easter egger is celebrate? I think Easter egger is a type of chicken Akshat, so it's just like an actual chicken. Alicia said, I have a feeling Big City and Alicia are coming. Oh boy. The Three Musketeers. Actually, chimps are smarter than people think. Oh my gosh, we've got over 100 votes on our poll today. Let's check back in and see how people are voting. We're about to hit triple-digit live viewers too. What is going on today? What a stream. This is amazing. All right, so our poll, which animal do you think is the smartest? Right now, elephant and dolphin are tied for first at 29%. Crow is in second/third, whatever, at 25%. I guess it's third. And chimpanzee is in last at 17%. That's surprising to me. It's a type of chicken. BJ is here. Hi, BJ. Oh, wait, what? Oh, okay, I see why BJ was hiding that comment. I gotcha. Hello, Alex Official. Welcome, said Mark Crow. So sorry for your loss. Whoever lost someone in the chat. Very kind of you, Lucita. Rumple is in the chat. Hello, hello, Mr. Rumple. BJ said, hi, just popped in. Good to see you in the stream, BJ. Look at the energy we got, BJ. We're close to 50 likes. We're popping back and forth between 80 and 90 live viewers. Over 100 votes on the poll. I hope when I check out these streaming stats after the stream is over today, we got like 25, 30 new subscribers because we got a bunch of awesome people in here. I'd love for everybody to stick around on the channel. Our OG A&L fam is a bunch of amazing people, and I think we're adding a bunch of new amazing people here today. BJ said, waiting for the workforce to come and start working. BJ is getting the deck redone, everybody. So the workers are gonna be around. Ruth said, hi and bye, Rumple. Hey, Mr. Lee is in the chat. Morning, afternoon. Hope everyone is doing good. So we got a lot of peeps. If everybody who's new is loving the Apollo and Leyla live, Mr. Lee does very similar lives on his channel. Go give him a subscribe as well. His dog Jensen is a big old boy. He's about, I would say, combining Apollo and Leyla together. That's the size of his pup. He's huge, very furry, very cute. Chaos said, how old are the dogs? So they just turned 3 at the end of July. So Apollo and Leyla can now officially drink. They are 21 in human years, right? We had a very fun birthday stream. If you guys missed it, I made Apollo and Leyla elk and kangaroo, and they tasted those meats on the channel. We baked them some puppy cupcakes. Shout out to BJ. She sent us a dog birthday cake mix. So that was really fun. Rich is in the chat. Good afternoon, all. It's lunchtime here in NJ. Just tuning in while I have my lunch. Rich, how is today's work going? So Rich and I were on vacation together last week, and he said he had a pretty hectic day yesterday, catching up on everything. Is it a little bit easier today, Rich, or are you still slammed, packed with stuff to do? Rich said, hello, Connie and everyone. Jen said, hello, Mr. Lee and Jensen. Now, Steven, why aren't you scooting around on your scooter in the garden? LOL. Good point. Should I whip around on the scooter? I have to make a fully dedicated video to this scooter on the channel. So that is on my agenda today, in between the live streams. We have to really make a quality video. Because if we do good with this sponsorship, maybe other people, companies will see it and be like, oh, that guy makes good content and we want to also sponsor his channel. So shout out Jyror, taking a shot on Apollo and Leyla, the channel. Rich said, Rulus, my boy, let's go. Ruth said, how are you, Jensen, today, and Lee? Your garden's big enough to make a racetrack? Seriously. Well, I told my mom that scooter has a basket, so if she wants to scoot along our backyard, pick the veggies back there, and then come back, it might be a good thing. Rich said, today is a little bit better, but I'm still packed with getting stuff done, but I need to eat my lunch today. I have a beautiful salad for lunch. Ooh, yummy, yummy. Leonora Johnson is in the chat. Hi, Steven, and all on the live. Hello, Leonora. Just subbed like your personality and animals. Thank you so much. Easy, fun, shine. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for joining the A&L fam. Leonora said hi to Ruth, and Kiki said hi in the chat. Hello, Kiki. Ruth said, thank you, Easy, fun, shine. Lee said, shopping trips on the scooter be a good thing for you to demonstrate what it can do. We do have a bunch of stores not too far from me, just like a mile or two away. I checked the range on the scooter yesterday. It's 20 miles, so I should be able to scoot on over. Akshat said, A&L racetrack, LOL. Oh, Steve, Apollo's nose isn't looking good? You don't think so? I think it's looking a lot better. I thought it was healing up nicely. It's just a little pink now. All the scabbing is almost completely gone. The fur will continue growing back over the spot that was scabbed up. I think it's looking better. Kiki said, where is this live from? So we are in the USA, specifically Bergen County, New Jersey. Hey, we hit 50 likes on the day. Thank you everybody for liking up the live. If you haven't yet, all you gotta do is double tap your phone to send a like our way. Rich said pink is good. Yeah, pink is good because that means it's healing up. The fresh skin is coming back nicely, and the fur will soon grow over it. It was looking a lot rougher last week. I think we're making some good progress. Connie said, hey Lee, how's Jensen doing? Kiki said, hi, I'm from Pakistan. Well, welcome on in. How is life in Pakistan? Rula said, Steven, did you feel the NJ earthquake on Saturday? I did. Oh my gosh, I forgot to mention this on the stream. That was a crazy earthquake, and actually the one who felt it first was Rich. I was playing with him on Xbox when it happened, and I heard Rich go, oh my God. And then like I felt it like right as he was finishing that sentence. It must have traveled from him first to me. But yeah, that was wild. That was, I think, the biggest earthquake I've ever felt in person. And we were looking at like the stats of prior earthquakes, and I think there was a bigger one, but the epicenter of it was farther away, and this one was so close. It was crazy. Rich said, Rulis, me and Steve felt it together. Yeah, it was wild. Jace Mitchell is in the chat. Hello, Jace. Welcome into the stream. Mark said, hello, Kiki. Welcome. Wow, what? I knew this poll was going to be good, but I didn't know it was going to be this good. This might be the most votes we've ever gotten. 123 already. Could we possibly get 200 votes on our poll today, Layla girl? Ew. What is that bug that is in their water? Yuck. Rula said, bros for life. My entire building shook. Didn't get any aftershocks. It's probably my fourth one I felt in my lifetime. There was actually an earthquake last year, I believe, that was pretty decent that I felt. Besides that, I think those are the only two I've ever felt in my lifetime, and now they're all happening together. I hope they're over with. I hope it's not like building up to the big one. But yeah, it's freaky when that happens. Jay said, what are you doing? We're just live here with the chat, playing with the pups in the backyard. The bug is drinking water too. I think the bug bit off a little bit more than it can chew. I'm not so sure that bug's gonna be drinking any more water in his future. It's okay though, that bug was nasty. Akshat said, you are growing so very fast. Lucita said his nose looks so much better. Thank you, Lucita. I agree. I think in about a week or two, it might be completely gone. Rule said it's okay because we don't have major fault lines near us in NJ, but earthquakes occur every day. Well, there is one fault line that I've heard before. It's the Ramapo fault line. But I don't know why. I guess it's not as bad as like the West Coast ones because everybody always mentions how those are so much worse. But yeah, I am over these earthquakes. They are scary. Jace is laughing it up with the bug in the chat, and Connie said, haha, true. That bug was gross. Rula said, yes, plates move. You don't feel most earthquakes, but daily. Aksha said, Kiki, I am your neighbor. Love from India. Do you ever go to Franklin Lakes? I have been to Franklin Lakes. It's not too far from me. I don't really have a specific reason to be going there most of the time, but I have popped in there a few times. GIK, why? Why do you bring up Franklin Lakes? It's an interesting random town to mention. Do you have a connection with Franklin Lakes? Alicia said, where is Jens? Jens has been in here. I'm not sure if he's still here, but he was in the stream a bunch today. Are you still here, Mr. Jens? Annalyn Salva said, I love dogs and cats. Oh, Annalyn, you found yourself a good channel then. We go live every day, twice a day with our popishkas. We don't have any cats, unfortunately, but we do have chickens. A bunch of hellos to GIK in the chat. I'm in California and earthquakes are just something you get used to. Scary. I know the West Coast just had like a tsunami warning, right? Because there was like an earthquake in Russia or something. That's freaky stuff. That would have terrified me. Ooh, Apollo, you need water? You need water? You want to run? You want to run some more? There they go. You want some new water in their bowl? I will when we go inside. I'll give them some fresh H2O. Connie said, welcome in all new peeps. Please like, subscribe, and share. Put on all notifications for the puppies. Leyla girl and Apollo. Lucida, you slept through an earthquake or a tsunami? Either way, you must be a heavy sleeper. You were probably in REM at that point. Jace, you're sharing a bunch of fire emojis. I love it. GIK said the Real Housewives of Jersey are from there. Well, there and Patterson, but was told Patterson is a dump. Oh my gosh, a dump is an understatement, GIK. Patterson is like the worst town in my area. Bergen County is a very nice area for the actually, Patterson might be Passaic County. Either way though, it's probably about 20 minutes for me, and it's not a great spot. I don't really go to Patterson much. There's a few really bad spots in New Jersey. Patterson, Newark, Camden. Well, like a lot of the area around New York City, that is New Jersey, is not great. Elizabeth, all that area. Trenton has some rough spots. What makes Patterson so bad? It's just probably like a lower, it's a lower income area. There's a lot of crime. It's just not a great spot. There's not really, I mean, there are areas of Patterson that aren't as bad, but a lot of it ain't great. Rula said Hudson County represent. It's where my family came from. We came from Hoboken, and then we moved all the way up here out to the farm country of Bergen County, which isn't so farm country anymore, Rulis, huh? When my family first left Hudson County, this whole area around me used to be farmland. Now it's basically all just residential housing, pretty commercial as well. Still some good nature though. Especially up by Ramapo. There's like the Ramapo Reservation, which is very nice. Easy Funshine said, yes, we had a warning. It's happened with the earthquake in Japan too. It took out a lot of boats and piers. Scary stuff for sure. JK said, okay, thank you for educating me. You are very welcome. I love Jersey so much. I think Jersey gets a little bit of a bad rep because of like the Jersey Shore that got so popular. But Jersey has a fantastic mix of like, you know, city life, rural life. It is very expensive, but that's because of the location and all the stuff that you have access to, you know? Emma said, are you in New York? So I'm about a stone's throw away from New York, and it would be that way, north, but I am in New Jersey. Yeah, the drug and homelessness, that's a part of the problem of Patterson. These are all symptoms of low income Stop eating the grass, Apollo. Stop eating the grass, buddy. That doesn't taste good. That doesn't taste good. GIK said, is Hoboken safe? I think Hoboken is pretty safe. It's pretty nice now. The more I feel like city a town is, the more crime it seems to like correlate some kind of. So like my area of Bergen County up here in these little towns is definitely a lot safer. But Hoboken is like pretty safe, yeah. Rula said, GIK, yes, Hoboken is generally safe, but it's definitely getting worse. Hoboken is a really, really popular spot for They have like a strip of bars and like a one very popular avenue that a lot of people go to on the weekends. So, you know, that nightlife brings a little bit of riffraff. Rula said our largest crime is car vandalism statistically. Akshat said now it is hard for you to read the chat. I try to keep up. Cash Rules, are you in Sea Caucus? I don't venture to Sea Caucus much, but whenever I go into New York City, I have to stop in at Sea Caucus Junction and do the switch over. I much prefer to take the train into the city than driving. It's so much easier. You get on the train, you go to Sea Caucus, and then you go right to Grand Central Station underneath MSG, and voila, you are in with no parking and no hassle. Cash Rule said it's a smooth town. Leyla, can I get that Bali? Wow, we're finding some good Jersey people. Love it. For a while, it was just me, Connie, and Brody representing Jersey. I guess Rich too. But we got some, now we got Rulis, and we're meeting a bunch of new people from Jersey today. Ah, my bad, yes, Penn Station. Correct. Jace Mitchell is loading in the chat. Mark Crow said, hello, Emma, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Grand Central Station is by Chrysler Building, Port Authority, 42nd Street buses. Sea Caucus crime is not as bad at all. Sea Caucus isn't as much like, I feel like city, like commercial city stuff. It's more like corporate and like buildings and offices, right? And like factories and all that. So I feel like you'll probably get less. I feel like the more like social stuff you have, like bars and just like stuff like that, the more crime you're gonna have. Nothing good happens late at night, right? Cash Rule said, I moved here from Hackensack. Oh my gosh. I've had a lot of family living in Hackensack. We have some people there right now. Hackensack's a great spot. Rue said, hi, Break Forever. Hello, Break Forever. The coolest pups. I love that comment. Thank you. Jay said, who wants some popcorn? Connie said, Ocean County in the house. I had a great time in Ocean County a week ago at Seaside. I wish I was back in Ocean County right now. If I could live by the beach with my pups, Apollo and Leyla, that would be the dream. Cash Rule said, I live 2 miles from the only Walmart in Hackensack. There you go. So were you near the hospital or no? Hackensack Hospital is like, I think it's like a renowned hospital, like even outside of like just our area. Like if you look at the whole US, I think it's one of the better ones in the country. It's huge too. Rich said, I actually want to go back to the beach right now. Connie said, originally from Milltown, East Brunswick, Middlesex, New Jersey. Akshat said, let's go. I'm ready for that popcorn. Rich said that Walmart is actually in Teterboro, not Hackensack. I can run to the hospital in 5 minutes. Rich is very good at geography, so I might trust him on this topic. I'm just meeting Cash Rules, but Cash Rules seems pretty knowledgeable too, so I don't know. I'm gonna lean with Rich now. I'm gonna say Rich is probably right. It's probably Teterboro. But he could stand incorrected. Akshat said, popcorn party in the chat. White cheddar popcorn for me. Rich and I live right by the hospital. Apollo's a tired boy. 49 minutes here on the live stream, chilling at about 50 live viewers. Thank you all for hanging out with me. You tired out Apollo on this lovely Tuesday morning. Jay said, I started the popcorn party. If I had any popcorn in my house, I'd join you all. I'd pop it in the microwave and join the popcorn party. Oop. Cash Rule said, it's on the borderline of Teterboro and Hackensack. All right. So you both might be right. I want to check on the pool water level. We're supposed to have a timer now for the pool, but it's been looking a little shy. I feel like we need to boost the time it's on. Well, it's not looking too bad today. As long as the water's on this top step, that's what we always look for, so. Okay, we're doing decent on that. 151 votes in the poll, that is amazing. Wow, that is incredible. Thank you all. Let's take a look back and see what oh my gosh, dolphin and elephant are still tied. Chimpanzee and crow are now almost tied as well. But elephant and dolphin are, oh, dolphin just took the lead. We're getting close to the end of the live, so I think we're gonna have to run back this poll though in the part 2, since it did so well. Yes, it sits in between both towns, bud. GIK said, could pull those weeds, LOL. So these are actually not weeds. These are flowers that just are not very much so flowering. We thought these were gonna look like beautiful on the side of the pool, and they kind of just grew into green stalks. We're getting a few flowers now, but they didn't exactly blossom as we were hoping. Ah, Leyla, stop eating the grass. 60 likes on the day. Thank you all. This was an absolutely epic live stream. One for the history books for sure. Courtney Palero said my zinnias didn't do good this year either. Maybe it was because it's been so hot. Could that have affected our plants? But our garden is growing really well, but these flowers didn't really do great. Akshat said I have to go meet my friend soon. Rick Menshisha said hello. Hello, Rick Menshisha. John said beautiful dogs almost look like wolves. Thank you, John. Have you seen the new dire wolves that they just brought back to life? I feel like they kind of look a lot like, they look like Apollo and Leyla with like longer fur. Courtney Palero said hello, everybody. Apollo loves just munching on this ball. What do you say, Apollo? You ready to go inside? Wanna go inside and relax? Wanna go nap? Wanna go sleep? Leyla, you wanna go inside? John said direwolves actually exist. Yeah, I don't know if you're like asking that as a question, but there's a company that just brought them back to life. It's really insane stuff. They want to bring back a bunch of animals that are extinct. We've got so many people joining the popcorn party. Who's coming to the popcorn party? Jace is there and Courtney's there. GIK, Ruth are there. I might have to make some popcorn for our part 2 stream. I'll have to run to the shop. Maybe that's what I'll pick up on the scooter. Kaido the silly fox is at the popcorn party. John said, I've heard of them, but didn't think they actually existed. I'm trying to remember what the name of the company is that is doing all this stuff. It would be a lot easier for you to look up. I'm forgetting it though. But the woman who's like the CEO or the head of the company, whatever her role is, she was on the Joe Rogan Experience, and like she was talking all about the animals. She wants to bring back like woolly mammoth, like saber-toothed tigers, like a massive bear. It's gonna get very Jurassic Park very soon. Lula said you have to air pop, get some kernels. What a microwave this, I hear. Oh my gosh, well, you're reminding me now. If we want to really do it the right way, I have to show you guys this. Chat, nah, popcorn. Yes, said Akshat. Oh, I got you, GIK. We got to get this machine working, right? I don't think this has ever actually... We might have used this once. I'm not sure. But I might have to figure out how this thing works for you all. Why do people want to bring those animals back to life, said Kaido. I know, it's kind of scary, right? I don't know. People will do anything. They want to test the limits. When are you going to do the next stream? The next stream will be at 4 p.m. 4 p.m. Eastern time, so 3 hours from now. Rula said, what? Get that running. Hello to Iris from Germany. Welcome to the live stream. Rickman Shisha said, good night. I'm going to sleep. Have a nice day for you. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching the stream today, saying hi in the chat. Love having you in here. Akshay said, oh my God, is that a popcorn maker? It is. It is. It is. It is. It is. I don't know if it's functional. I feel like I have a memory of it working once before at a party or something, but maybe I'm faking that memory. I don't know. Definitely hasn't worked in a long time if it did work. Or I shouldn't say work, been used in a long time. We have our first Leyla loaf that I've noticed on the stream. I just got a text from the boss. Let me text him back. I'll be right back, everybody. Stay in the chat. Keep the popcorn party going. I'll be back in 20 seconds. Back. Did you miss me? 167 votes on the poll. That is insane. I wonder how many total views on the stream we're gonna get. So the way the stream views work, like YouTube, I don't know why, but when the when the live stream just like gets posted on the channel, the views basically start at 0, and then it takes like an hour or 2 to process all the people that were in here. But I think this has a chance to be like in our top 5, maybe even the most live like views ever. I don't know, we've had a crazy stream so far. Iris, your dog's name is named Jackpot? I love it. All right, everybody. We're gonna begin wrapping up our first stream of the day. Thank you all so much. The chat was incredible today. This was an epic stream. So many votes, so many likes. What we do at the end of our streams for our new people, we share the white hearts for Apollo and Leyla. So spam those in the chat now. If you're a channel member, spam the emojis. Let's go out on a high note. This was a really epic stream, so thank you. I truly appreciate you all tuning in today. I hope you had a fun time and enjoyed the stream. Rulish shared the emojis. The king and queen and king of Apollo, Leyla and Cooper, and the hearts. Thank you, Rulish. Ruth shared the emojis. GSM Ocean said hi, hello. Kaido said bye-bye with the white hearts. Ruth sent all of the amazing emojis. Connie sent them. Jay said game over. Game over for now, but we will be back in just a couple of hours. Lorraine sent the emojis. Hi, Lorraine. Thank you, thank you. And Mark Crow sent the lovely hearts for Apollo, Leyla, Tucker, and Koopy. So Tucker is still not home, so I'm sure to have an update for you all on the Tuck truck on our double dose. Hopefully he's doing much better and at home by then. Bye-bye, my popcorn army. See you later. Jace, thanks for rallying up the chat today. Lorraine said, hi, Connie. Hi, Steven. Connie said, see you all soon. Put the chickens in the scooter. Rulis, I got to do that, right? It'll be such a fun clip. I got to do that. I will do that. Who do you want to see, Mr. Magoo or Mr. Fabio, or both? One in the middle, one in the back. I don't know, though. If the chickens are in the scooter, my mom might have to be the rider. She has more control of the chickens. Ruth said, best wishes to Tucker. Zach's birthday is tomorrow. Can't wait to celebrate with you. Ruth sent the Fabio, Mr. Magoo, and chicken mobster emojis. Alrighty, fam. Peace and love. I will see you in just a short couple of hours. Enjoy your Tuesday in the meantime, and we'll see you all soon. Thank you, Mark. See you guys later.